I'm a student of 735th group of the Kharkiv National Aerospace University, and this is a presentation of my coursework on Pragmonyms in English language, aerospace vocabulary, and specifics of their translation into Ukrainian. In my work, the futures of the development of the English language aerospace vocabulary were studied. Terminology was considered as a science. Two main methods of vocabulary analysis, analytical and statistical, have been considered. The ways of formation of aerospace terms have been analyzed. The main models of aerospace terms creation have been given. The features of creation and origin of pragmonym in the aerospace vocabulary of the English language were studied. Also, the features of translation of pragmonyms of aerospace English-speaking vocabulary into Ukrainian were analyzed. The types of translation transformation used in the translation of pragmonyms are shown. Every scientific discovery needs a name as a means of expressing a logical representation of the concept. Every field of life and knowledge is characterized by its own set of names which must be mastered by everyone who deals with them. The need for names is an elementary condition for the existence and the very essence of language. For this purpose, terms are created. Every reasonably developed science has two main methods that cooperate with each other. For example, physics uses an experimental and theoretical method. Linguistics method can be divided into practical and theoretical methods. In the same way, two methods of terminology are used. Sections of this method are the descriptive method and the observational, and many others. The statistical method, which records the practice of use of a particular language or linguistical unit, is traditionally applied to oral and written texts. Parts of analytical methods are induction, deduction, idealization, and formalization, and other methods. The most important component of any special language are terms. Aerospace special vocabulary in English is no exception. There are four methods of forming terms. First is using as a term of common language word. Second, borrowing of foreign words. Third is using of word and word formation patterns of Greek and Latin. And the last one, assignment of specific terminological content to words already existing in the language. The analysis of English aerospace terminology indicates that it was mainly created on the basis of French language, loanwords, and sources of our own language. The main methods of forming aerospace terms in English are lexicosemantic, morphological, and lexicosyntactic. The term pragmonym is used mainly in terminology to refer to verbal trademarks and brands of or manufactured products. Pragmonyms are the names under which a product enters the market. Pragmonyms may include brands, subspecies, and variety designations, by which a given type of products is known to the general concept. When forming a pragmonym, attention should be paid to its combination with the linguistic and cultural practices of the different people who are regular users of the product. Also, when creating a pragmonym with sound design, namely combination of sound in the lexical unit, alternation of consonants and vowels, if any, and word lengths are very important. When creating pragmonyms, both basic and foreign resources are used. The main way of filling in the pragmonyms is borrowing words from widely used vocabulary. Pragmonyms, which are commercial airplanes names, are formed semantically, and their semantic basis is names of birds and animals known for certain qualities, for example, raptor or offspring. Names which give a certain idea of the properties of the aircraft and their purpose, for example, the American UAV Global Observer. Words that evoke positive emotion in people, Maria, bee, mainstay. The names of mythological characters, Mercury, Firebird. The words used in these pragmonyms mean something dear, pleasant, and soothing to the soul. Thus, the main method of creation of pragmonyms innovation terminology is metaphorization of commonly used names. The following functions of pragmonyms are defined: nominative, identification, communicative, advertising, attraction, aesthetic, suggestive, and mythological. So pragmonyms are a special class of phonemic system of the modern Ukrainian literary language, endowed with individual characteristics. They denote objects surrounding a person in everyday life and participate in the formation of linguistic picture of the world. A reference guide for translating pragmonyms into Ukrainian hasn't yet been created.